Series on 660 WORL and on 1520 The Miss.
Okay, welcome back to the show. Real quickly, Sherry, Carl texted me. He said to tell you hi and that he misses you. And by the way, if you or anybody else out there wants to find out where you can find Carl, what he's up to, go to his page, carljacksonshow.com. And of course, you can find him on Facebook at Carl Jackson Radio on Facebook. carljacksonshow.com or Carl Jackson Radio on Facebook. He is up to stuff. He's up to it again.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
All right. Don't forget, you can catch him on Fox 35 when they hold the debates. He's not after the debate, but that evening he does the meeting. That's more than two for him on Fox 35. Does a great job there. Okay. I got a WTF story or two for you. And if I have a chance, I'm going to read one of the
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, that's where we find these news stories. Like this one. Did you hear about the Pop Warner football team who went 11-0 and are not being allowed to advance in the playoffs because they went 11-0 and they are too good.
It's not fair on the opposition.
They are not going to be allowed to come to Disney World, where evidently they're going to have the Pop Warner final playoffs. But if you're not going to allow the best teams in, what's the whole point? So evidently what they did, I guess, was they more or less had a drawing just to see who would go. And
number 2 and 3, I guess.
Well, it wasn't the top team. And once again, this is how we get to the situation at Mizzou and other colleges around the country. We start out in Pop Warner saying, even though you're the best team, you cannot advance in the playoffs.
It's not fair because you're too good. And so we're now putting down American exceptionalism and having to settle for mediocrity.
Yep. And did you hear about the 9-year-old kid over in Tampa? Hillsborough County School, who was sending little love notes to his flame, and some of the other kids found out about it, started making fun of him like kids do, right? Well, this got to the administration, and he was warned not to send any more love notes, or he would, and I quote, be charged. This is 9-year-old. Sexual harassment.
There you go.
Once again, this is how we get to situations in Mizzou. We tell little boys and girls you can't be little boys and girls anymore. You have to be nothing. You have to be compliant. You have to be politically correct. You cannot be offensive. You cannot express your views because they might be offensive to someone else. So you better keep it all to yourself and sit down and shut up.
Unless you're a liberal.
Unless you're a liberal, and then you can stand up and scream and squeal all you want and you'll get everything that you ask for.
All right.
When you finished with this part,
yes,
I want to give a little bit of good news about South America.
All right. Well, let's take Warren's call and then we'll go to the good news. Warren, thank you for calling.
Yeah. Hey, I was obviously recused tonight.
Yes, because you were the one. Warren, by the way, gave us our Who Said That quote tonight. Thank you, Warren. I thought it was an excellent one.
Yeah, in fact, I just sent you an email. You can take a look at it for one of the upcoming Monday to Wednesday weeks. It's a very disturbing video. It lasts about 19 minutes, in fact. And it's about these refugees have in mind. It shows actual documentation, pictures of refugees and stalking and moving these huge columns of people. And if you think about the Night of the Living Dead and all those zombies, features, it's exactly what it looks like. Hordes and hordes of people coming at you. And that's what they plan. In the movie, they talk about sticking together, producing babies, and we may be the minority to begin with, but our our reproduction rate is such that we need people immigrating in order to stay, we might say, stay level.
Right. You know, what Warren is talking about is that our population growth it's come to basically zero. Last year, I think we actually went up a little bit, but basically it's come to zero. And were it not for immigration, our population rate would be going down, which would be devastating to our economy. And obviously, it's in the Social Security system, since it's a Ponzi scheme and relies on new payers all the time. So yeah, you're absolutely right. And yeah, they have a plan, and it's a long-term plan. As I've said on the show over and over again, we have the watches, but they have the time. As far as they're concerned, this is why they were put on earth. And that's why I say they cannot be treated as a religion in the typical sense. Warren, thank you for that. And I just checked, and I did get that, so I'll be viewing that tonight. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
By the way, there should be a little rule on your contract.
What's that?
So you want to immediately disqualify any form that has the word Nantucket in it.
I got you on that one. We'll have to be aware of that. Anybody uses that, we'll know what the next line's going to be, right? All right, Warren, we appreciate you being out there. God bless you. All right, thank you. You do the same. All right, Aubrey, you said you had
all right, but, you know, I wanted to say
it was a young man. Not rhyme with Nantucket, right?
Yeah, he stuck his head in the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
All
okay,
right.
Yes. Yeah, right. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Argentina, for the last how many years, has been ruled by liberals and socialists.
Long time.
And communists.
Long time.
Guess what? They've elected a pro-market leader, Mauricio Macri, as their new president.
Oh, really?
And he is the former chairman of Boca Juniors Football Club. And he is pro-business.
Yeah. That's a soccer club for you folks.
Right. So there's a turn happening in South America. They're going from socialist to pro-business, where here we're going from pro-business.
Perhaps we shall turn it around as well and elect a person who owns a football team.
Perhaps I will move further south.
No, you know who owns a football team, right? New Jersey General?
Who was that?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
That's right.
Trump card.
There you go. And he's, of course, a businessman, pro-business. All right. Well, thank you for that positive news.